missing, of course, it's Ghana. Even if I'm in my crutches today and they ask me to come help, definitely I'm gonna run and go. Even if I can play, I'll sit there and contribute. You know, the thing is that I can't sit down seeing my country go down. It's the serious passion that I have for football. Whatever I do, work that I do, I put everything in because I always want to win. And you see the love that is around the people, the market women, the sick ones, and the people around the street. They cheer your name and everything. They don't want anything. They just give you that love. So why don't you give it back by putting the effort and making them happy? So that's basically things that I do.
Now, Sule Ali Muntari, they're talking about his openness to play for the Ghana Black Stars if called upon. Quite interesting talk that he was having with Kwabena Yeboah. He talked about a plethora of things which we are going to look at today, including a piece of advice for the players who have switched nationalities as Ghana prepare for the upcoming World Cup. Muntari is of the opinion that the World Cup shouldn't be their main focus. Today we'll also talk about Otto Addo himself. He was interviewed by the BBC and he revealed that he is hoping that these new players will make the Black Stars stronger, and also that they are not switching just because of the World Cup. Look at all that was said by the two men today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. This video is sponsored to you by Casapergo Company Limited. They are running a promotion with their Wake drinking water, Puma drinks, and Storm energy drinks. Buy a bottle, *780# and the code on the neck of the bottle. You enter it after choosing option 2 from *780#. You stand a chance to win amazing prizes and possibly win a trip, all sponsored, all expenses paid trip to the Qatar 2022 World Cup. And you know Ghana will be there. You can't be there in person to cheer the national team on. It could be you buy an Awake drinking water, Storm energy drink, or one of their Puma drinks to stand a chance of winning it. Enter the code *780# option 2 and enter the code you find on the neck. Today we're going to start off from the camp of Otto Addo. Before we dive into the conversation Sule Ali Muntari had with Kwabena Yeboah, Coach Otto Addo was interviewed by the BBC. He revealed his excitement with the new players that have coming to represent Ghana as we prepare for the World Cup. He also talked about the fact that he hopes that it is not just because of the World Cup, but it is beyond the World Cup. Many more African Cup of Nations and other stuff going to happen here in Ghana. Ghana coach Otto Addo has backed the 6 new additions to the Black Stars team to have a successful time. Inyake Williams, Tariq Lamptey, Mohamed Salisu, Stephen Ambrosius, and Ransford Yeboah Konistoffer, along with Patrick Pfeiffer, are all new Black Stars players and available for selection. Otto Addo says since March, we've been talking to a lot of players who we think can have an impact on the team. He told the BBC, I can understand it can be a difficult decision, especially if you are born in another country and you're young. It's a lifetime decision. Unlike at club level where you can play for several clubs, so it's very difficult and I understand them better, having been born in Germany myself. But we want those who have decided to get familiar with the team and the staff as soon as possible. So everybody who wants to join has to join now, so they know exactly what they are going to do, he added. Otto Addo also downplayed suggestions of players basing their decision to join on playing for Ghana because of the Qatar 2022 World Cup. It's a tough decision and they know what they are getting into. Surely it's not just about the World Cup. It's about more World Cups to come, AFCONs, winning and being successful. So it's not just about the one World Cup. Ghana will play Portugal, South Korea, and Uruguay in the World Cup. And Otto Addo reiterating what essentially Sule Ali Muntari himself said in this interview with Kwabena Yeboah concerning players that had switched nationalities. In light of that, let's have a listen to what Sule Ali Muntari said.
A number of these players who have Ghanaian ancestry have joined the team. It divides opinion, but what is your take on their inclusion in the team?
When we were playing, a few players came in. I think 2006, Otto Addo played before. He played with the Black Stars before that. Okay. I was gonna say him, but he didn't live most of his life here. Okay. He stays in Germany, so it started from that time long ago. Okay. So it's not that something new. Okay. And our time also, Prince came in, Awusabeye came in, okay. Adoma came in. Okay. So there are few players in Kwarase. Okay. So the new players, Williams, the Nike Williams guy, and the English ones that are in, the few ones that are about to come in, I pray they do. But it's not that you should switch your nationality because you want to play in the World Cup. The thing is that Ghana is different. The Black Stars is different. I don't know about these Black Stars, but the Black Star that we had before, it's different Black Stars. So you can switch and come in and re-switch and go back because you won't be able to play. Okay. If you don't really commit yourself to the nation, you won't play because it's beautiful, but it's also rough. Rough meaning not rough in the camp whatsoever, meaning people fight for their positions, and you are not playing for only yourself or the passport that you have, but you're playing for everybody here in Ghana and the continent, because you represent the Black Stars, you represent the whole of Africa. If you are going to the World Cup, it's totally a different thing. Yeah.
You heard him there more or less saying that it shouldn't be just because of the World Cup, exactly what Otto Addo said. They should want to play for Ghana, and he's hoping that they will add something good to Ghana Black Stars. Otto Addo himself reiterating that, saying that it's all about more World Cups, first of all, African Cup of Nations, and winning and being successful, as was and is being reiterated by former players and who want more players to join the national team. It shouldn't just be about the World Cup, it should be beyond that, and it's being emphasized here by these two men. Muntari also talked about the Ghana national team and their chances in Qatar 2022. Let's have a listen to what he had to say.
Far, I'm praying that we go far, because when your colleague or the person in front of you is doing something, you need to cheer, you need to push. Even though if you have some bitterness about certain things, you just let it go, because life has to go on, right? So I think with the inclusion of these new players that are coming in, with the technical team, the right people, definitely, if things are put in place, we can do it. We can really do well. But I pray that this World Cup that is going to be held in Qatar will be really good for Ghana, because we have super great players that can make difference.
You heard Ali Muntari there, quite optimistic about Ghana's chances. Anything is possible, and especially with the quality we'll be getting in these players, it is quite clear that we will have, or we will be, a force to reckon with in Qatar later this year. Quite an interesting talk he had with Kwabena Yeboah on Sports Highlight last night. And Muntari essentially talking about a plethora of things. He has extended his contract with Accra Hearts of Oak. He will stay there till the African campaign. Then throughout next season, he will stay there, Accra Hearts of Oak, to help them in their Africa campaign in the CAF Confederations Cup. Talked about his time with Inter Milan, his time with Jose Mourinho, and how Mourinho likes to work with men. If you follow his instructions, he will make you tough and a great player. It was an interesting interview in which he spoke about his career, his expectations for Ghana, openness to play for the Black Stars, whether in a coaching capacity or a playing role, he did not specify. But it's quite clear Muntari is a passionate man. He talked about the camaraderie that is in camp of the Ghana Black Stars during his time, and hopes that it is still the same in this time round. Wishes the team all the very best. So that has been it for today, talking about Muntari's interview and advice to players who are coming in to play for Ghana. Otto Addo's interview with the BBC concerning the 6 new recruits that were announced last week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.